Smile greetings. I am Tejal Uppal and you are watching my channel Learn Sujok for free. Friends, this is the first course with 14 videos to start learning Sujok. In this course, you will learn the correspondence systems of Sujok and begin the process of self-healing. In order to actually gain from this course, you must watch my videos in the order that they are given, chronologically, and also watch each video till the end. If you like my videos, then subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon next to it.
Welcome to this video, and if you are watching this video, that means that you are ready to become a healer. So hang on. In this segment, there will be 6 videos in which I will walk you through the whole process of identifying the corresponding points on your hand in the main correspondence system, which is the first and the foundation system of Sujok. So let's dive into it. Okay, first of all, we need to understand without any doubt that our hands and feet are similar to our whole body. In fact, they are like remote controls of our whole body. In other words, our body is miniaturized on each of our hands and each of our feet. This knowledge was known to our ancient saints, but gradually over time, we lost this kind of consciousness. Now, how is the hand similar to the human body? As we are all aware, the human body has one main trunk, this trunk, and 5 projections. The 5 projections being the head, 2 arms, and 2 legs. Similarly, our hand also has one trunk. This is the trunk, the palm, and the 5 projections are as 1 thumb and 4 fingers. The first finger, the middle finger, the ring finger, and the little finger. Now, the human body is erect with the head on top and the arms and legs protruding from the trunk. Now, when you stand your hand on the palm like this, like it is standing on the ground, like this, like the human body, then the middle 2 fingers, let me just stand and show you. The middle 2 fingers are touching the palm, right? The middle 2 fingers, the middle finger and the ring finger, they touch the palm and so depict the legs. These are the legs. So these 2 fingers become the legs. The first finger and the little finger, okay, they are the first finger and the little finger, they are protruding on the side. So these are the arms. They depict the arms. And the thumb depicts the head. It is proven by anthropologists world over that millions of years in the unknowable past, humans looked like apes. It is only after a lot of time, actually around 5 to 6 million years ago, that the apes gradually evolved into us humans. What I'm trying to tell you here is that in apes, the thumb was protruding more from the wrist line, the body was like that, and instead of the thumb being here, the apes had the thumb over here from the wrist line. And after years of evolution, the thumb has taken the position that it has so that the humans can use it to be, dexterous with their hands to be able to work. So the hand is also erect like the body, with the head being at the top of the trunk like it was initially. Also, if you notice, usually, actually more than usually, the middle finger and the ring finger, are longer than the other 2 fingers. That is why they depict the legs, which are longer than the arms. Actually, the proportion of the arms and legs compared to the trunk in our body is the same as that of the fingers and the palm. So treatment in the main correspondence system has to be done keeping this in mind, that the head is on top. Now our body has 2 sides, the front side and the back side, right? Our hand also has the front side and the back side. The front side is called the yin of the hand and the back side is called the yang of the hand. I'll just, point out some similarities in the qualities of the front and back of the body. which can easily be seen and compared to the hand. All right. Now, if you see in the body's yang surface, which is the back of the body, is darker than the yin side. Is that true? Yes. So in the hand also, the yang side of the hand is darker than the yin side of the hand. One similarity. Second, the body's yin surface, the front surface, it can be bent fully. You can literally bend it to the ground, right? While the yang surface, the back of the body, it bends only to a certain extent. You cannot fully bend it. Compare it to the hands. Again, the hands yin surface bends easily. It can totally bend and close into a fist. While the back of the hand, the yang only bends a little bit. This is the second very important similarity of our hands to our body. The third similarity is the yin-yang line in the body. Now, the yin-yang line is what separates the yin part from the yang part. That line, if you see in your body, is very clear. You can actually make it out. And if you see it in the hand, there also, you can easily make out the yin-yang line, which separates the yang portion from the yin portion on the whole hand. You can see the yang portion, the yin portion, and this is the yin-yang line. On each finger, you can see it on both sides, right? So this is the third similarity. Then the fourth similarity. The yin side of the body is softer and fairer, right, than the yang side. And similarly, on the hand, if you see, the yin side is softer and fairer, and the back side is not that fair and soft. Right? So these are some similarities which prove that our hand is similar to the body. Now, if you see the head. Now, our head has two parts, the head part and the neck part, right? So similarly, we are saying this is the head. So in our head or in our thumb, also, we have two parts. The top phalange is the head part and the bottom phalange is the neck part. So this part is the head and this part is the neck. Now, evidently, the head is the most important part of the body as it has the brain, which controls the whole body. Similarly, the thumb on our hands is the most important part of the hand, because without the thumb, none of the fingers can function. If you didn't have the hand, if the thumb, you wouldn't be able to do anything with your finger, isn't it? Without the thumb, we can not do any work in our daily life. Okay, now going further, you can divide the top phalange of the thumb into three parts also. Now, how can we do that? Let me just show you. Like this. If you divide your thumb, the top phalange of your thumb in three parts, then when the thumb is facing others, like the yin side of our body faces others, like, the front of our body is always facing the other people. So we should keep our hand like this. So when the thumb, the yin part of the thumb is facing others, then the 1/3 top of the head is the brain, right? So on the thumb also, this top portion, the top 1/3 part of the thumb is the brain part. This is the brain. And our brain, our own head, has the top part which has the frontal, the parietal, and the temporal lobes of the brain, right? So similarly, on the yin side of the thumb, we can also say that the frontal, the parietal, and the temporal parts of the brain lie. Right? So also, now one more thing. I'm using the left hand, right? This is my left hand. Now, when you see your head, and if you're facing the other person, this is my left side. So this is my left frontal brain, this is my left parietal brain, and this is my left temporal brain. So similarly on the thumb, if I keep it like this, similar to the human body, the left hand is depicting the left side of the brain. So on this, the left side of the thumb, the left side of the thumb would be the left frontal, left parietal, and left temporal. And the right side of the thumb would be the right frontal, right parietal, and the right temporal of the brain. Now, if I try and see it on the right hand, because the right hand also has the same thing. So then over here, because this is the right hand, so this side would become the left brain, which is the left temporal, the left frontal, and the left parietal. And this side would become the right frontal, the right temporal, and the right frontal. So basically, the direction of the left and right also can be easily assessed if you keep the hand or the thumb exactly as your body is, facing the other, yin side facing the other person. So the yin of your thumb facing the other person will give you the correct left and the right side of the brain, right? Now, similarly, the eyes, nose, and ears, they come in the middle part of the face. This is the second part of the three parts of the face, right, of the head. So in this part, first come the eyes, on the side come the ears, and then the nose. Is that so? So in this thumb also, what you can do is, 1 minute. If you see this, in the middle part of the top phalange of the thumb, the two eyes come first, and the nose comes in the center, and the ears come on the side. Now, because this is the left hand, and this is how I keep my, the body is like this, the head is like this. So when you see this, this is my left ear. So this would be my left ear on the thumb. And this is my left eye. So this would be the left eye. Wait a minute. This would be the left eye on my thumb. And this would be the right eye, and this would be the right ear. This is how the similarity works. You keep your hand like this, and you will know exactly that this is your left ear. So when you want to treat your left ear, you will be treating over here, right? Now, on this only, the third portion, the third part, this portion is your mouth. In this comes the mouth. So over here, this portion will be your whole mouth, right? This will be your whole mouth. Now, our extremities means our two arms and two legs. They are attached to the trunk, right? The two arms are attached to the chest part, and the two legs are attached to the abdomen part, right? Now, when you take the arm, one arm has the upper arm, the lower arm, this lower arm, and the hand, right? While the leg has the upper leg, the lower leg, and the foot. Similarly, now when you take your fingers, now I told you that when you keep your hand like this as the human body, then this is your, on the left hand, the middle finger is your left leg, and this is your right leg. This first finger is your left arm, and the right, the little finger is your right arm. And on the right hand, the little finger becomes your left arm because it is on the left side, my left side, and the first finger becomes your right arm because it is on the right side of my body. Now, like our arm on the body, similarly, the first finger, if you take it as your, on the left hand, if you take it as your left arm, the first finger, or every finger, the first finger and the little finger, which depict both the arms, okay? This is the left arm and this is the right arm. Remember, you will not see the left and right in this position in the main correspondence system. It has to be seen like this. That is why just because this finger is here doesn't mean it is the right. This has to be placed like this. So this becomes the left arm. So in the left arm or the right arm, I'll just explain it to you on one arm first. Every finger has 3 phalanges, right? Right? So like our own arm, the upper arm is attached to our trunk through the shoulder, right? So similarly, if this is the trunk, then this is the arm. So this lower phalange becomes the upper arm because it is attached to the trunk. Okay. And this middle phalange, this becomes the lower arm. And this portion, the top phalange, which is furthest from the trunk, from the palm, like our hand is furthest from the trunk. So this portion becomes our hand. So this is true for all the hand fingers, arm fingers. So this is your left arm. So this becomes the left upper arm, left lower arm, left hand. And this is your right arm. So this becomes your right upper arm, right lower arm, right hand. And if you take it on the right hand, then because if you place it like this, then here, this is the left arm. So this becomes the left upper arm, left lower arm, left hand. And this becomes the right upper arm, right lower arm, and the right hand. So this is how you see and compare the extremities on our body, on our hands. Okay, the similarity of the extremities on our hands. Now, on our hands, I have already told you, similarly, we have to see the legs. On the legs also, if you see the upper leg is connected to the trunk through your hip, right? And then comes the lower leg and then comes the feet. So similarly, on our hand, these two fingers are the feet legs. Now, this one is on the left hand, this one is the left leg and this is the right leg. So if you take one leg, all right, that also has three phalanges, the finger, middle finger. So this would be the upper leg, which is attached to the trunk. Okay, this portion, the lowest phalange on the finger is the base phalange on this finger is the upper leg. And this is the middle phalange is the lower leg. And this is the foot. All right. And this is because I'm taking it on the left hand and this is the left leg on the left hand. So the left leg will show the left upper leg, left lower leg, left foot. And the right leg would show the right upper leg, right lower leg, and the right foot. And if you take it on the right hand, then on the right hand, this ring finger is the left leg. All right. So if you turn it like this and see it on according to the phalanges, then this is the left upper leg, left lower leg, left foot. And this would become the right upper leg, right lower leg, and the right foot. So this is how all the extremities are placed on all the 4 fingers on each hand. Okay, so this is the similarity of the extremities on this. Now we have to place all the other organs, that are there in our trunk area. We have, 2 parts to the trunk. We have the upper trunk and the lower trunk. Okay, the upper part and the lower part. Now, in the upper part of the trunk, we have the lungs and we have the heart in the chest area. Right? And in this lower abdomen or the lower trunk, we have the stomach, the liver, gallbladder, spleen, pancreas, large intestine, and small intestine, which are all in the lower part of the trunk, which is the abdomen, right? Now, what we need to understand is when we are doing Sujok, we have 2 positions of the hand. One position of the hand is taken for the organs which are above the diaphragm. The diaphragm is which divides the upper trunk from the lower trunk. The heart, the lungs, they come in the upper trunk and the diaphragm is in the middle. And below the diaphragm is the abdomen, where come all the abdominal organs. Okay. So when you are taking the organs which are above the diaphragm, so those are in the chest area, then the diaphragm line is taken as the lifeline. This lifeline on your hand is the diaphragm line, and the position of the hand to find and place the organs is this way on the left hand and this way on the right hand, where the head stays on top, and this is your diaphragm line. The head stays on top, and this diaphragm line is depicted by your lifeline. Now, I hope you understand. Now, when you see these organs like that, so we've already established that this is the head, right? This is the head. This is the head. This is the neck, the lower phalange of the thumb. Now, below the neck, we have the lungs, right? So these are both the lungs. These are both the lungs going up to the lifeline. This is one lung and this is the other lung. Now, because I've taken the left hand and this is my left side, so this would be the left lung and this would be the right lung. And on this hand, this would become the left lung and this would be the right lung. You understand? So whenever you have to see the lungs, then you have to keep your hand like this. This is very, very important to understand. Any treatment to be done above the diaphragm, your hands should be kept like this for organs above the diaphragm. Now, in this position, where would the heart be? The heart is, over here. The heart is right over here, just above the diaphragm, and more on the left side between the lungs, a little bit between the lungs. They're more the heart is more towards the left side. So this is the placement of the heart. So now you have the placement of the head area, the neck area, the two lungs, and the heart. This is how the organs of all the organs above the chest have to be placed on your hand. Now, to understand the organs of the abdomen, whenever we have to understand the organs of the abdomen, that means the organs which are below the diaphragm, okay, we have to keep our hand like this. Like I was explaining to you about how the human body is. This is how we have to keep. And in this case, because the abdomen is starting from the diaphragm line becomes the wrist line. Okay, for the chest organs, the diaphragm line was the lifeline, but here the diaphragm line becomes the wrist line. So from here, the organs of the abdomen start. The hand is similar to the body. Always remember this. So the simple way to understand the placement of organs in the abdomen, just place your arm in this position on your abdomen. See, like this, like this. Now, when you put your hand like this, okay, on your abdomen, and this is my left hand. So if you see, this is the diaphragm line. So this is the diaphragm line, right? I hope it is clear. This is the diaphragm line. This is the diaphragm line. Okay. Now on my left here is the stomach. So the stomach will be here on the left side. All right. Then this is my liver on the right side. So this would be my liver. And then under that comes the large intestine and the small intestine. So this whole portion becomes the large intestine and the small intestine. Now, how it is placed, I will just show you. 1 minute, let me just. Now, this is the general position. Now, if you see this and compare it, just below the diaphragm, on the left side is the stomach. So on the left side is the stomach. So this is the stomach area. And on the right side is the liver. So this is the liver area. And under that comes the large intestine. Okay, the large intestine. And the large intestine starts from here and goes down between both the legs. Remember, these are both the legs. So this large intestine ends here in the anus or in between both the legs. And in between would be the small intestine. Now, the pancreas is over here, where the stomach is just below the stomach, you will have the pancreas over here. This would be the pancreas. The gallbladder is just below the liver. So this would here be the gallbladder. So this is how the organs in the abdomen are placed. I will be showing you pictures, and this I'm just giving you a rough idea so that you understand how the similarity of the hand is, with the human body. You should always remember that you have to put your hand like this for chest organs, then your head, neck, lungs, and heart come just above the lifeline. And for abdomen organs, you have to put it like this. So then you have your stomach, your liver, your large intestine, your pancreas, gallbladder like this. Okay. This is very important. So the position of the hand is very important, because then only you will actually understand the exact correspondence of each organ or each point in your body, right? On the hand. Now, on the right hand, because when I place the right hand like this is my left side. So the stomach is here. So the stomach will be on this side. And the liver is here. So the liver will be on this side. So if you see comparatively, on the left hand, the stomach is on the chest region. And on the right hand, the liver is on the chest region. Right? Because according to this system, we have said that this is the chest region where the lungs and heart are. And over here, that this is the chest region where the lungs and heart are. But when you keep your hand like this for the abdominal organs, then this chest region actually becomes the stomach region, and this region is the liver, while on the right hand, the chest region becomes the liver, and this is the stomach. Now, this is something that needs to be understood in detail. In Sujok, the biggest secret of a good treatment is that when you are treating the lungs, think of that area as the lungs. And when you are treating the stomach, think of that area as the stomach or the liver, whatever you are treating. Completely forget that there are lungs and heart in this area when you are treating this area for stomach. Now, your consciousness should be very clear as to which organ you are treating. Supposing a person comes with a stomach issue, you have to instantly put the person's hand like this and identify this is the stomach area. Forget that this is like this and there is a chest here. No, you have to only concentrate and focus that, okay, this is your consciousness should be very clear that this is the stomach. My mentor, Mrs. Bhupinder, always says that like a book has many pages, similarly, our hand also has many pages. And since our hand is like a book, every page has a different understanding. And believe me, there are many, many pages, and we have to only keep that page in our consciousness where we are doing the treatment. Forget all other pages. Like I quoted before, she always says, Arjun ka nishana chidiya ki aankh par. Keep your eyes only on the target. Forget everything else. When we are treating the lungs or the heart, then the chest page is open. And when we are treating the stomach or the liver, then the abdomen page is open. It is just a matter of what consciousness you have when treating. There is one more similarity that I want to mention. Professor Park Jae-woo also said that the foot is also similar to the human body. So if you see the structure of bones in the foot and compare it to the structure of bones in the hand, then we realize that the structure of bones is the same in hand and foot. That is why Professor confirmed that if hand is similar to the human body, then the foot is also similar to the human body. That is why the name Sujok. Su means hand and jok means foot. Especially, the foot becomes very important in chronic cases. It is very, very important to treat on the hand and the feet when there is a chronic case to get, complete and proper results. Basically, one very important thing to understand is that when two things are similar, there is very good energy exchange between them. I will repeat that. When two things are similar, there is a very, very good energy exchange between them. And that is why, since our hand is very similar to the human body, there is very good energy exchange between our hand and the body. So this is the main correspondence system, and it is the most important system. It is also called the standard correspondence system. It has 2 pages, one with the chest organs where you put the hand like this, and one with the abdomen organs where you put the hand like this. Okay. Now, let us understand the spiritual aspect of it. Okay. Why did God make the hand only similar to the body? Like, I mean, why did he make only the hand similar to the human body? Why not any other part of the body similar to the human body? Why only the hand? Whose intention was it? What for and why he selected the hand? Although all body parts are interconnected, we cannot see this connection in other parts of the body because of less similarity structurally. But hand is very, very similar to the human body. My mentor, Mrs. Bhupinder, always says that Professor repeated this every time in all his seminars because he wanted us all to absorb according to our level of consciousness that hand is similar to the human body. Just, absorb it totally. Totally. You will find everything in your body on the hand if you, understand exactly how similar it is. This similarity he did not show on the back or face or the abdomen. The creator has a scientific mind, the creator. He is a technical engineer, and he knew that we only see our hand more often than any other part of the body in front of us, isn't it? The hand is what we see all the time. We don't see any other part of our body in front of us all the time. This is how Professor Park Jae-woo says, so many eras have passed and no one could see the similarity. Only he saw. It was destined by the creator that in this era, Professor should see it and make everyone aware of, how the hand is similar to the human body. This was because he was connected to him. Professor's final and ultimate purpose, final and ultimate purpose was a smile civilization. If you have the intention and if you are ready and willing to absorb, then he can send a lot of information to you. He opens the gates towards you and he uses you as a channel to impart knowledge according to the era that you are in. That is, if your intention is very pure and, matches his intention. So Professor Park Jae-woo saw this similarity on whose intention? His intention. Why did he see it? So that he could help us. And why did he want to help us? It is because he loves us. And because he is our father and we are his sons and daughters. If we can understand this spiritual part, we can do wonders with Sujok. Not only on the body level, but also the mind level and the soul and life level. This we will be learning in my future courses, where I will be sharing the Triurgen Smile Meditation course, the penultimate of human healing. This hand does not represent our body, but it also only our body, but it also represents the creator's mind and the fundamental forces and how he created this universe and how he is operating this universe. It is all reflected on the hand. I know it is a lot to take in the first go, but if you watch this video a number of times, you will completely understand. I would like to give you an assignment that you absolutely must do. I'm sure you already have an idea what it is. So before going to the next video, take a pen and map out all the organs and extremities on both your hands. Do it a few times, wash your hands, then do it again, Then you will become a master of the yin side of your hands. In the next video, I will tell you how to place body parts on the yang side of the hand. See you in the next video. Thank you.